Hey guys, Billy Davidson here with Davidson Pressure Washing and Painting. Another pressure washing video for you. Thanks for joining us today. If you would please like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know where you're coming from. Also, if you're a new subscriber, please comment below. Let me know what area you're working in. I would like to know a little bit more about you. We have gained a lot of new subscriptions over the last couple months, and we are very grateful for each. So in this video, we are having a New Year's party cleanup. This is a little something odd that we usually don't do, but this client of mine uses us for all of his property and our parking lot striping business. So when he called and said he needed this cleanup done because they had a major New Year's party, well, we was right there. No doubt we was going to get it done for him ASAP because he is a VIP client. You may have some of those VIP clients in your area as well. Let me know in the comment box below some of the weird things you cleaned up for some of your VIP clients. I would love to hear them because we have done a little bit of it all. And again, we were happy to do it because he really is very loyal to our business, and we definitely appreciate his business as well. It means the world to us. So they had a big firework display in this beautiful driveway. He has a beautiful home, and they just didn't feel like cleaning it up, and I don't blame them. You know, they had a good time. They could call me. We came in and cleaned it up. We actually charged them a pretty good amount of money for this. I'll put that at the end of the video so you can see that as well. I might also throw it in the title as well. So some of these cleanup projects like this is a little bit of an odd thing, but you can actually market for it in your area. There are a lot of wealthy people around the country that throws weddings, birthday parties, anniversaries, get together, you name it. They're partying and they have got guests there, 20, 30, 40. I don't know how many people showed up at his party, but usually it's a lot, and they all pulling in the driveway, getting it dirty, dropping paper on the ground, and you can go in there and make some decent money doing these cleanups, but also it keeps you on their mind. If you're there for them, they'll be there for you. Trust me, it really matters. And if you're looking to find out some more uncommon ways to market your pressure washing business, I'll put a link in the description below, bring you to our resource page. We have some brand new training material on there. Also, they have dropped the prices temporary, so go in and hop in and check that out. If there's something you need, go ahead and grab it before they raise the prices back up. So in this video, they had tons of these fireworks that they had popped and shot off and everything. And then they had black powder, gunpowder everywhere. We were going to blow all of this into a pile, but just adjacent to this property was some children playing. And every time we tried to blow it with the blower, it just kicked up all kind of dust and was sending it right over to them. So we just elected to just kind of sweep it up, pick all this trash up. Actually, Apex here is loading this up in his Ford truck. They actually gave him a $100 bill to drop this off at the landfill on its way out because they didn't want it in their garbage can. So these are the type of clients we're dealing with. They're really good to us, and we're always there for them. And, you know, Apex made another $100 and took him like 10 minutes to drop it off by the landfill by his house. So that's one thing they want. They want to make it look like it's never happened. They don't want to have to pick up the trash. They don't want to have to deal with it stuff in their trash can. They just want it gone, and that's what we are doing for them here. Also, we kind of swept up the heavy stuff, put it in some, made a makeshift dustpan. I really wasn't expecting there to be that much out here. He said there was a lot, but I figured, you know, how much could a lot be? But when I got there, I seen it, and I was like, holy moly, this dude really knows how to party. He's actually my type of guy, man. I know how that feels to be able to throw a nice party like that, and then just having someone come in and clean up all the mess behind you, and you don't have to worry about it. It just makes the party that much better. So, we went ahead and swept all that up. I elected to pre-treat the concrete because they had some burnt spots in it. And like I said, it's a beautiful driveway. We didn't want to, you know, leave those burnt spots there. And I knew those burnt spots would probably get baked on over time. So I threw down a good degreaser solution with a little SH in it, just kind of pre-treated the entire driveway. I actually did this pre-treating with a soft wash skid from Southeast Soft Wash down in Alabama. Guys, if y'all looking for any type of skid, go check his website out. Do yourself a favor. Don't try to build this system yourself. It doesn't work out. And ask me how I know that. Yep, I was the dude that tried to build the skid by myself. I spent about $2,500 on it, and it leaked bleach in the back of my truck, and it never did work right. So just get a professional to build it, and you can do this. It makes it so much quicker. All we do is detach the hose, turn a couple knobs, and now we're pre-treating, and it's done before you get started. Really makes it so much easier. So we pre-treated everything really good from high to low. I didn't oversaturate it, but I did want to put a decent coat down just so I can start to get that activation on some of those burnt spots and that mud and dirt. And they had some grass clippings, and it was just all a mess. And you'll see here at the end where we was doing a little bit of surface cleaning. Now, when I was doing my surface cleaning after the pre-treating that you see here, I did not want to turn the machine up really high and damage this new driveway because this driveway is about a year old, and I know it's it's very sensitive during that time, and plus it had a beautiful finish on it, so I didn't want to disrupt that finish. So that was important to pre-treat so I wouldn't have to wash it as hard on the back end, if that makes sense, because sometimes pre-treating can take off some of that stuff just by itself to getting it to lift up and loosen up. So that means the less pressure that you have to apply with your surface cleaner. So once we got everything pre-treated, we rolled our rig up right here. This is the soft wash skid, 200 feet of hose. Really easy to use. Just rinse it out after each use, roll it up, stow it away, and it's ready to travel on to the next job. So right here, we were doing that little bit of surface cleaning using a 24-inch surface cleaner, a 3 spray bar tip. I actually had my machine on about 30% power, maybe 40%. So I was only getting maybe 700 to 800 PSI out of each tip, maybe even a little less than that, but I still had my flow going. The flow was probably about 6 gallons a minute. So having that machine dialed down really tempers down the pressure that you're putting on that concrete. And again, that's why pre-treatment was so important for us. So we also got a lot of walk-ups on this job, so I wasn't able to film as much as I want. We was in a beautiful, fancy neighborhood. Our trailer was out by the road, and a couple people wanted some business cards and a quote. So that's always good. One job leads into 3 or 4 other. So once we got everything surface cleaned from high to low, got all the little pieces of trash picked up as best we can, we pushed everything down to the low spot, as you see here, getting more towards the little roadway where we parked and kind of getting some of that sludgy water off into the grass right there on either side. And then later we went back and picked up the fine little pieces of debris that we couldn't get up sweeping. But once all was said and done, everything came out really good. He actually came out, just handed me a wad of cash. So that's always good too, getting that cash money on the spot. He was very thankful for us coming out, taking care of this. As a matter of fact, I was speaking to him out there, and he wants a couple of his other properties done soon. So, I always got to be there for him because they'll be there for us at the end of the day. And this job's going to lead into 7 or 8 other jobs, I'm sure. So right here, we're just rolling up our pressure hose. We're about done for the day. We're about to go grab some lunch. Apex worked really hard. Shouts out to Big Chris. He did a phenomenal job on this. And guys, always, make your customers happy, especially if they're the VIP clients. Sometimes you got to go do things you don't want to do, but at the end of the day, it's well worth it. So guys, check out those links in the description. Some of that information may help you out. Again, I'm Billy Davidson here with Davidson Pressure Washing and Painting. And I'd love to see you in the next video. Woo!